Welcome back, welcome back. Yo, I'm not trying to sound mean, but it is what it is. Stop begging for cigarettes all the time. If you see someone every day, right? Guy sees me every fucking day in the morning. I smoke a cigarette every time, same routine I have, you know? I buy myself little three loosies. I stretch them shits out all day. And the same motherfuckers always asking me, yo, you got a cigarette? Every other fucking day or every other week. And I'm looking at this guy like, one, you ain't never gave me a cigarette. So that first one was for free, my nigga. Like, I gave you one of my loosies, not a whole, you know what I mean? I ain't have a lot. And you men have to stop. Like, you know what I mean? Don't be a woman. Don't believe in your mind people are supposed to give you shit just because they have it. You're a fucking grown man too. And then it makes it worse. He works at my job. You have a fucking job and you're begging me. What do you do with your money? Like, I hate sounding like this too, because I'm a friendly man when it comes to giving people shit. I myself will ask people for things, but I have certain rules. You don't ask people for shit that you don't give to, right? That's one. And if you are gonna ask for something from people you don't give to, offer something. I don't give a fuck if you only have a quarter in your pocket, 5 cents. Don't ask me for a fucking cigarette without asking to get. This shit is expensive, bro. I pay to kill myself. Why the fuck do I want to give you, you know? Like, people really got to get off this bum shit. That's shit for homeless people and people without jobs. We got men and women running around literally and acting like it's supposed to be that way. Yo, what's up, man? You ain't gonna just let me get over on your life and smoke up your shit? You're not gonna give me money even though you know I got a job? You see me working all the time, but I'm broke somehow? It's embarrassing, bro. It really is. Y'all make yourself, and this is the lesson women need to learn. You make yourselves look like bums. Now, I'm not gonna say it like that, and I hope it don't hurt. Well, I did say it like that. I hope it don't hurt your feelings like that. I don't mean like dusty ass actual bums. You know, like you call us dusties. Yous make yourselves not women, bro. A real woman's not gonna keep her fucking hand out like that. She's gonna be embarrassed. She's gonna be embarrassed that she has to keep asking somebody for something, especially a man. There used to be a time where women had chivalry, if that's the right word, or whatever it is. You let the fucking TV tell you every man you meet has to and should do all these things, and it don't make no sense. For the wolves. Yo, why are Spanish women so thick? Anyway, I think that I'm gonna talk about that again. Even though I know the answer for those that are gonna, say, oh, genetics. Why though? See, I hate when people are fake smart. If you're smart and you really know the answer, how you doing? There's nothing wrong with that. But if I ask you a question and you just give the one quick answer, you don't know what you're talking about. You're just repeating what fucking people say. Yes, it's genetics, but why? Because of adaptation, jackasses. See, if we didn't live in cities and we were hunter-gatherers, that means females wasn't fucking lazy. They didn't sit around all day talking about it's your job to do all the work. No, they work just as hard as us. Get it? Oh, I'm losing my train of thought for some reason. That's why, I really think all these devices and shit, all these microwaves and all this shit is so not good for our brain, bro. It really isn't. It's not good for my brain, at least. Anyway, there was a time where women really understood that, man. they had pride in this adult thing where they really felt like, I'm gonna take care of myself, and I don't expect a man to do nothing because we're people. We're both people. This person doesn't owe me shit. And then men started getting really nice and stupid because we started believing other men or women or whoever decided to tell us we should let you do whatever you want. Go to work and all this other shit and give you all that power. Now, I know it sounds bad at first, but hey, man, like, what do they say about finding out somebody's true nature and how they really are? Real people know if you want to see who somebody really is, give them power. You'll find out who the fuck they are real quick. Because they're either going to do it right and not abuse it, or they're going to abuse the power. No matter how much a woman, I'm nice and I'm wholesome and I was raised this way. If I give you the opportunity to be a fucking cunt, are you going to do it? And most women say, no. And now we have you on camera like, yes, we have the footage and, all the men you did dirty. You get it? Now, I really believe in my mind that some things are going to change, The biggest changes are not happening in this generation. At least I don't think so. I could be wrong. I'm not making a prediction or nothing. But it just seems like this generation, the generation before me, and then my generation, a little bit of the generation after, not all of them, they're not beat for a lot of bullshit. So certain things can't happen until everyone's an idiot. Point blank, period. It's the only way. And, well, yeah, there's always another way, but that's one of the only ways I can see things getting really, really bad. Besides, all this crazy shit going around the world that nobody seems to talk about that affect us. It's real strange. It's strange. I gotta go on a YouTube channel to find out about world news. Things that actually affect me. That's weird. Anyway, all love, all praise to the Most High. Hope I ain't upset anybody's feelings. I was a beggar myself. I used to be like that myself. And the shame of that, the knowing I can't do anything without begging. I got sick of that shit, bro. I got sick of not feeling like something. So, I decided I'm going to start saving money. I'm going to start paying for my own habits before I pay for anything else. I want my habits more than I want new sneakers. I need my habits more than I need to go to the movies. I need my habits more than I need all these other things. So that's when I started giving those things up for the things I really want, the things I need daily. And when you do that, then you start always having the shit. And then you'll start seeing all the times you begged, people will start begging from you. And if you're a good one like me, you'll give to people. You won't care. But then you'll see them start taking advantage. Like, have a job like you and still ask you every chance they get. And you're looking at them like, yo, you have a fucking job, nigga. Fuck out my face with that. What's wrong with you? You're a grown-ass man. It's one thing for the homeless or some random stranger on the street to ask me. I don't know if they work. I don't know if they, they've been through something real quick and they need a cigarette to calm their ass down before they go ape. You just sitting there bullshitting, not doing nothing, talking about, yo, you got it. You don't need no cigarette, nigga. You relaxed already. What the fuck you need to smoke for, nigga? You need to get up and get ready for work. You don't need a relaxer. You need a coffee. Get your ass up and sweep these streets. Straight real, man. I don't mean to be mean, but I gotta be like this, man. It's gonna work for somebody. One of y'all young ones or older, don't matter what it is. One of y'all gonna see what I'm saying, but yeah, that's me. And this man is admitting that used to be him. And he changed it. Simple as that. That's before I had a job. I'm talking years ago when I was young, man. I remember when I first really, really understood I have a habit of smoking. And I'm getting older now, and all the friends and all that, everybody don't want to spark your ass up all the time. Now we older now, niggas is broke. Niggas ain't getting mom dukes and daddy's money and saying, yeah, I need to go to the movies, and then take that and just run off with it and ball out like you somebody. See, I didn't have that privilege. I always had to get money somehow to get my habits or beg. And then I realized, your life's unfair, bro. And ain't nothing gonna change it. These niggas have friends and family they could beg off of all the time. They get allowances, all this shit. And then you don't. And that's when I started realizing you gotta get up and get money, bro. You gotta figure out how to do shit. So I did. And as I started figuring out how to control and, you know, make money and do things and control my habit and be the one spending on it, these same people would get mad at me when I told them no. They forgot about all those days where they're like, oh, you ain't got no money, dog. Like, you can get a shotty, you can get a couple pulls, you know? Let you get a little pull or something. And then when I started doing my thing, moving into my crib, niggas want to come over. Niggas want to smoke blunts all the time. Niggas want to hit my shit now. And I'm looking at niggas like, you know what? When we was first cool, you was letting me hit without, you know what I mean? Smoking, no problem. You knew I was broke. You respected that I brought forth the protection. The coolness, the bitches and all of that. You respected that back in the day. But now that you're used to it, you don't need me no more. So then, you know, I just did me. But what they didn't get ready for is your ass gonna grow up eventually and your parents aren't gonna keep giving you money because they know you're smoking now and drinking and shit. They're not dumb no more. So they're not gonna just keep giving you money so you can... Like, I remember I had a friend used to get mad at his mother because she stopped giving him $20 every fucking day. $30, $40 every day. And I'm like, yo, bro. They said you can get a job working with them and all these other things. You can get money, clean up your house and all this shit. And you want to be mad at motherfuckers. And you got a dad. You want to be mad at motherfuckers that want to teach you, get your ass up. We might die. Ain't nobody gonna be able to give your ass then. Ain't nobody else your parents, so if you move in with my brother or my aunts or whatever, they're not gonna give you shit like we did. They're not your fucking parents. And it's a very tough thing to learn when you get older that other people don't have to give a fuck about you. You're not my responsibility. You're your parents' responsibility. And if they didn't teach you how to be responsible, hey man, I can't really do nothing for you, bro. Especially if you don't have respect. Especially if you're too lazy to fucking say hi to somebody. Hey, what's your name? You're cool. You know, you don't do that, but you'll beg for shit every day. This is how pathetic and people have become. Good morning, good morning. That's the chick right there. Which is ironic. She got the black and white dog, yin and yang. And she's with, I guess, a Spanish and black man he looks like, or I'm not sure. All I know is he got the afro, so he doesn't have to actually particularly be black. You know? But point is, it's one of the very few couples that I see. They're happy, you know, when I see them together. As you can see, she's walking the dogs and not complaining like other women. Why doesn't he take the dogs out in the morning? Because he got shit to do. And they have a baby. So, you know, one person takes care of one thing, and then the other takes care of the other. You know, one hand wash the other. Both wash the face. I remember when I first met them, started saying hi to them, was because their daughter would always see me and she would just stare at me. So one day I said, fuck it, I'm gonna start saying hi to her. not the parents, the kid. So I start saying hi to her. She starts waving back. Now she's smiling and shit, right? So one day the wife's out there with the daughter and not the dogs. And she's like, yo, thank you so much. You be making my daughter smile every time she sees you. And my daughter doesn't like anybody. She doesn't even like my mother. My mother will go to pick her up and so, when my mother comes around, she doesn't smile. Like when she sees you, she gets, she can't even talk yet. And I don't know, it was just a really good thing. Like that's something I always wondered about myself. Why do fucking kids like me so much? Like I don't get it. They don't even talk to me. They don't know me. They just, it's like a dog. You know how dogs sense good people and bad people or something? I guess kids really do sense vibration or something. I don't know what it is. It's just really, I find it like just baffling sometimes. Like what is it? Maybe it's the way I dress or something. I don't know, because I be in my work uniform, so it's like that ain't nothing. I mean the bright colors and everything, but I don't know. I don't see them do that to other workers. You know? It's everywhere I go that should be happening. Always wondered, well, I used to wonder, but now I know what I'll do with that power, you know? When kids just like you automatically, you have the power to guide them and tell them things, and they'll listen to you. Simple as that. So, you know, love is still real. Gotta work for it. And it's not gonna be easy. I'm sure they go through things, you know. But they don't show it to the world. At least that I never seen, you know. I only just met these people recently. I ain't gonna act like I know them my whole life, but I've never seen either one of them come out disrespecting each other. I've never seen them, you know, complaining about who gotta take out who and do, and none of that. They just do what they do. Now I don't see them all the time, and when you behind closed doors, you know. But I hope you guys have a good day. I hope some men and women understand that it's not wrong to ask for things. It's the way you do it. It's how many times you do it and make a person look at you like, oh, are you not capable of doing anything? You're not capable of saving your money. You're not capable and love yourself enough to say, I have this habit and I need to take care of that because no one else should have to. It's a habit. It's not water. It's not air. You don't need it. You're not going to die. You only feel like you're going to. For some, you know, you only get, you know, and it's like, I don't know, man. I hate having to bring the hammer down. I hate having to tell these truths, but it needs to be said because if someone didn't say it to me, I wouldn't have changed. You know? I wouldn't have tried to change. I would have just thought, oh, it's normal to just be a grown-ass man begging grown-ass men and other men for shit. And then when a woman rejects me, I don't know why. Because she watches you beg all the time. Always with your fucking hand out. Now, if you need the help, that's one thing. Ain't no wrong with that. But like I said about that Joker thing in my other video, shit is getting a little weird. You know? I suggest people, you know, be nice about it. Like, I didn't reject this man, tell him no, like, get the fuck out of here, and you're a bum, and I don't do that type of shit. I don't need to make you feel bad like that, because I'm sure when I tell you no, you already feel bad. I know I do when people tell me no for a cigarette, you know? But I'll never ask that person again. All I need is one no, you know? Because it's the way you do it. I'll know if you ain't never gonna want to give it to me. And then I'm gonna realize that I live in a world full of smokers. So all I do is walk down the street, I'm gonna see someone smoking, I'm just gonna ask them. That's why I won't get mad if somebody tells me no for a cigarette. Because there's eventually somebody that's gonna be like, hey, I don't give a fuck, I know how it is, and I got money, I get money. I ain't like you broke ass niggas that's struggling to buy a pack of cigarettes for 4 days. I don't buy Lucy's. Some men are, buying cartons, saving their money and not smoking up the cigarettes as fast. Hope you guys have a good day. It's definitely it's nice out after all that rain, I'll tell you that. Feel good outside. Made my job easier yesterday. Not too many people want to be outside throwing trash around when it's raining. And then dealing with getting up all these little grasses and stuff like that makes it a lot easier when the dirt is wet. Take the good with the bad. All love, all praise to the Most High.